Jesus, what an insane day of games. Day one of the playoffs is in the books. I'm coming at you a little more relaxed, a little bit more laid back with this recap. I don't have time to do all the edits and shit like that, so I'm just going to talk for a little bit and then upload it the way that it is. So if I'm stumbling, if I'm fumbling, if I'm talking and it does not making sense, just know I've been streaming literally all day for like 12 hours. We streamed every single postseason game. We're doing it again tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed and make sure you're here. It was a ton of fun. You can go back and rewatch the streams on a playlist on the channel. There are VODs of them, so if you want to do that, you can do it. Let's start with the first game, the Bucks and the Heat. Man, what an insane game. What an insane game. I honestly think, people keep asking me who I think comes out the East. I think the Bucks have a very good chance. They're not really being talked about. They're being overlooked, and I think that honestly bodes well for them. But the Heat are a bad matchup for them. They were last year, and that's why they beat them. This year, they were a bad matchup because they have enough size to throw at Giannis, and Giannis really, really struggled. Not only finished with 26 points, but it just was not a good game for Giannis. And that free throw shooting is an issue, man. His terrible free throw shooting is a problem, and it's haunted them before, and it's going to continue to haunt them, and it almost hurt them today. His horrible free throw shooting. He did hurt his elbow. I think it's okay. But Khris Middleton, man, what a shot. What a shot. He had some big moments today. Huge shot there at the end. He played incredibly well. I thought Drew had his moments too. He was a little bit slow out the gate. I thought Ja played well. You got big contributions off the bench from Bobby Portis. But I mean, 45 minutes for Giannis, 45 minutes for Khris Middleton, 42 minutes for Drew. That was the complaint about Budenholzer, that he doesn't play his guys enough, and that's what you get. You get 3 guys with 40+ minutes. Obviously, it was an overtime game, right? But still, that is pretty crazy for the Heat. You got to feel somewhat okay because as a team, you really didn't shoot well at all, right? Jimmy Butler went 4 of 22. Not a good day for him at all. Bam went 4 of 15. I get frustrated with Bam. I really do get frustrated with Bam. That's a different conversation for a different day, though. Goran Dragic played well. Duncan Robinson today was like, he'd go on the spurt where he scored fucking 10 points in 30 seconds, and then you wouldn't hear from him again. And then a spurt where you'd score 10 points in 30 seconds. It was crazy. You didn't play all that great. You turned the ball over a ton. Today. But yet, you took it to overtime. Right, you put Giannis in hell in a cell. You got to feel okay with this. And on the flip side, if you're the Bucks, you look at how terrible Giannis played. You said, "Oh my God, we still won the game. We're set. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this series plays out. I'm thinking the Bucks have the advantage, obviously winning game 1, but big shot from Khris Middleton. And now we get to the Mavs game. Woo! This team can do it, guys. This team can do it. They look for real. Luka is not fucking around. All right, he's not playing around. Okay, he's built for the playoffs. That's when he comes to play. 31-point triple-double, hit huge 3 after huge 3. Listen, Ty Lue, you got to get in the film room, man, and you got to figure out what you're going to do with Zubac. Okay, because Zubac cannot be on Luka because it is a massacre. Every single time Zubac got switched on to Luka, and they were hunting it. The Mavs were hunting it over and over. They're trying to get to Zubac, and every time they did, Luka absolutely killed him. So huge game from Luka, big game from Tim Hardaway. He had huge shots. Dorian Finney-Smith. What a performance. 4 of 5 from 3, 18 points on 9 shots. What a performance from Dorian. What a performance from Brunson off the bench. I mean, he had a huge fourth quarter. A massive fourth quarter. I thought Josh Richardson gave you some good minutes too. A little confused by the big rotation. Melly played more minutes than Dwight Powell and Willie Cauley-Stein. I don't know what the deal with that is, to be 100% honest with you. But I guess there's something Rick must like in that matchup. I thought Melly played really terribly. I don't know if we're going to see him again in this series or what. I honestly, God, hope we do not. But obviously, we got to talk about KP. He had 4 huge points there towards the end, so I got to give him his flowers there. But, man, the funny thing is I've seen Clippers fans sort of try to say it's okay because the Mavs shot 47% from 3. That's not going to happen again. Dorian's not going to shoot like that. Even Tim's going to have some off games here there, and that is true. But I will say, KP, he's got to play better at some point in this series, right? Like, KP has got to play better at some point in this series. I know we've been asking for it over and over, but he's got to pick it up, dude. He has got to pick it up. He was frustrating the shit out of me today. KP, figure it out, please. But what a win. Everybody laughs at Paul George. I've seen tons of memes about Pandemic P, whatever. Pandemic P was the reason that this was a close game in the fourth. I want that to be known. He struggled out the gate short. I think he started 1 of 7, 1 of 8, something like that. But he finished strong. He had a very good fourth quarter, very good third quarter, very good second half. I mean, he's a big reason why this game was even close because I thought Kawhi struggled a pretty decent amount. I thought Kawhi struggled, at least by Kawhi standards, right? At least by Kawhi standards. And as a team, you shot 27% from 3. That's not good at all. But the Mavericks have a chance. Again, you're the underdog. You are the lower seed in a playoff series. All you want to do in those first 2 games is split them. That's what you want to do. You want to get home court advantage. But now you're up 1-0. Fuck it. Put your foot on the next and let's go. Let's win on Tuesday. You're up 2-0, and now it's a completely different series. So we'll see. I'm very impressed by what I saw. Again, Luka's just built for the playoffs, man. You can just tell. You can tell by the fact that he loses to the Kings 3 times in 2 weeks. You can tell by the fact he gets blown out by 30 to the Grizzlies, right? Luka is just built for the postseason. Nets, Celtics, I think this might go 4. Of course, Tatum didn't have a very good game. 6 of 20 from the field. Kemba Walker was absolute shit. Was padding his stats a little bit there towards the end. Obviously, you'll expect better performances, at least out of Tatum. Maybe not out of Kemba. But you'll expect better performances out of Tatum. But the issue is, the first half ends, right? And the big three for the Nets all played horribly in the first half. They were all terrible in the first half. KD started like 2 of 10. I think combined, what were they? They were like 5 of 20 something to start the first half. It was a terrible showing from them. But the Celtics only went into halftime. They only went into halftime with a 6-point lead. That's when you were like, okay, I'm a little bit spooked out. And then, of course, the second half comes. The big three figures it out. They all 3 of them get it going, and then they just ran away with it. That's what's terrifying about this team. You think you got them in a good spot, but all it takes is one of them. To get going. But in this case, all 3 of them did, and they just ran away with it. I know. What is it? An 11-point game. It really didn't feel that close. There was a lot of shit going on there towards the end with a flagrant foul on KD closing out Tatum. That possession in like a 6-point possession. This game really wasn't that close. Okay, so the Nets are scary. But the Celtics in their current form, just, I don't know. They're obviously dealing with injuries, no Jaylen Brown or anything like that. But I think this might be a 4-game series, if I'm being honest with you. And then Trailblazers Nuggets. Is this going to be a 4-game series? I'm worried about the Nuggets. The moment that Jamal Murray went down, right, you kind of knew that they weren't going to go on any substantial run because of it. But, them going on that stretch that they did without him kind of got your hopes up a little bit, but they just don't have the guard depth, dude. They don't have the guard depth with all the injuries they have. Will Barton's out. Jamal Murray's out. Obviously, PJ Dozier's out. They just don't have the depth to keep up with a team like this with Dame, CJ, and Norman Powell. Norman Powell is a complete total ghost tonight. CJ didn't have the best of nights, but Dame took over. Carmelo Anthony had huge stretches. Anthony Simons was hitting threes. The team as a whole shot 47% from 3. Obviously, again, it's kind of like with the Mavs. Are the Blazers going to shoot 47% from 3 every single night? No, of course not. But there's bigger issues. There's bigger issues for the Nuggets, right? For the Trailblazers, I will say this one thing, though. Cantor cannot be matched up on Jokic. It is a murder. Every single time Cantor is defending Jokic, okay? That can't happen. I get you have to have a big rotation. You have to have Cantor out there. But, oh, my God, it is a complete and total massacre anytime Jokic gets matched up on a Cantor. Oh, and Nurkic played really well tonight, too. I thought Nurkic played really, really well tonight, too. Again, if you are the Nuggets, you're saying, all right, we're not shooting 30% from a team from the field, from 3 as a team again. Michael Porter Jr. went 1 of 10. In his defense, though, a lot of his threes were at the very end of the game when they were trying to just keep their slim hopes alive, and he was just sending prayers every time down the court. He's not going to go 1 of 10 from 3 again. He's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Jokic, 34 points. He played well. 1 assist, though. Only 1 assist for Jokic. The others have to step up. I get that it's like this weird situation where Jokic has to score a lot, but part of what makes Jokic so special is that his passing ability. The others have to step up. Aaron Gordon was fucking selling. Aaron Gordon, you have to check his call logs. I don't know who he's been talking to, but you need to check his call logs because I don't know what the hell was going on there. Aaron Gordon was just terrible. He was terrible tonight. Again, though, your 2 starting guards are Campazzo and Austin Rivers. It's going to be hard to win, especially against a team like the Blazers who have 2 of the best offensive guards in the NBA, and Damian Lillard, TJ McCollum, Norman Powell is great too. The best offensive backcourt in the NBA probably. I just don't know. I don't know. Paul Millsap. I mean, what can you say really? JaMychal Green. Monte Morris, I thought played pretty decent off the bench, but I mean, Marcus Howard's getting a ton of minutes for them. You know what I mean? That's just the state that they're in. And it sucks for them. This is the version of the Nuggets that we see, but it's the reality. And I don't think this ends in a sweep because Jokic is the MVP. He's going to have a crazy night. Michael Porter Jr. is going to have a night where he goes off. I could see Aaron Gordon having a really good night too. Maybe even Austin Rivers. I don't know. But I don't know if they win this series, especially after losing game 1. I just don't know. So that's my quick little recap for today's game. I know usually I will edit them and make this video a little bit more fun to watch, but I just wanted to get something out here now because I've been streaming all day. I want to go to bed because tomorrow we have a full slate of games again, and I will be streaming all day again. So make sure that you are here. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I will see you guys tomorrow. We have, again, today's games were great, right? The Nets Celtics game, the Nuggets Portland game, but the Mavs Clippers, the Heat Bucks was great. Tomorrow we have some great games too. I cannot wait. I will see you guys here. We're on the road to 1,000. We're almost there. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay. Enjoy your Saturday night, your Sunday morning, whenever you're watching this. Goodbye.